Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We are playing our recently announced Neon Abyss right now, so yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, cool. Exciting. I've got my neon trousers on ready.
So you've been playing this recently, quite
Well,
trying to get good at it.
oh my god, I'm so terrible at this, guys. I apologise already immediately. So you kind of start off and we're kind of in this bar, which I think is pretty cool. We can kind of, if we press our B, we talk to the bartender.
Yeah.
At the moment, we've not got anything unlocked,
Yeah.
but as we play through the game, we can kind of use this to level up, that sort of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is it's a roguelike. It's also a run and gun roguelike. So your progress when you die restarts, but you ultimately gain a lot more over kind of like continuation progress. So basically, if you die and you have five crystals, you can put them towards the skill tree and unlock new items, new levels, new bosses, all that fun stuff. So yeah.
What I really love is I think it's pretty cool is obviously you press RB, you have a little bit of dance.
There's a nice little dance for there because obviously we're in a nice bar. So if you go right, we can enter the abyss and start our first run. So
obviously to enter the abyss, we have to die first.
Yeah.
So
death is the only way out. So
unfortunately.
So obviously this is completely randomly generated. Each level is kind of altered. So if you go into the room either left or right, it's up to you. Your choices.
I think we're gonna go left. I like the fact that the pink matches my trousers.
No enemies. You're in luck. So you gotta.
I'm pretty certain
there they are.
really quickly.
So yeah, as we said, so your health is in the top left. Below that are crystals. Crystals can be used in quite a few different ways. Main way you're going to be using them is to activate teleporters to kind of make your way faster across the map. So obviously, as you progress the levels get bigger, and you don't want to be walking all the way around the map. So, but they can also be used for active items. So any actives you pick up, you can use to basically, to run them.
So obviously the minute we've hit a dead end, so obviously as with most platform games, it's always go right and then go left, back where you started, as I'm pretty sure another arrow will have appeared, as it does every single time. So I think what's really great about this game is obviously there's so many neon elements incorporated into it, which is so fun, such a pretty game to play.
So we are getting, there's no game sound, there's game sound but no game music. So, but yeah, as we will continue on here.
See, now because I've killed all my enemies, the kind of the big like sort of hinges come down, which I think is pretty great. Oh, obviously I didn't want to go back that way. That was an accident, but as we work through the game, we should start to appear more kind of little things we can win and change the way we look, that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a key there trapped in the rocks. Basically,
do you have a bomb that kind of run in time?
Yeah. So you can throw grenades. Obviously, the better thing there might have been to jump and to throw it, but that's obviously
each their own. This is how I always lose all my lives. This is where I've not quite figured out yet. In a minute, I'm pretty sure we're gonna die, and you can kind of see the respawn process.
Yeah.
Pretty frustrating. Turn it up.
Not there. Go in. Open Neon Abyss. Pause. Go left bumper. Listen. Yeah, go options. Sound. Okay. Go to.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Go. Are we just sat here and
go to main volume. Main volume.
Yeah.
Just turn that up. There we go. Try that. That should be fine. Continue. Is that good? Can you hear the...
I can't hear anything now, but maybe
can't?
it's because I have faff with this.
What did you...
Oh wait, I can. Yeah, I can hear all the music. Right, okay, we're good. Okay. It's all working.
Alright, so that should be good. Yeah. So if you go down, And to the right, yeah, you can see that. We've got some more enemies here.
I'm pretty certain, guys, that I am going to die soon, but the really frustrating thing that we're going to see is that when you die, you lose all your loot, all your coins, all the pretty things you've unlocked. I really want to try and get that
There's
egg.
an egg. So if
I
you
don't know if I can quite get it.
if you go to that one and then just no, don't even go to the last platform. So go to the second platform, and then jump and throw the bomb. Just jump. Ooh.
No!
Oh no!
I killed myself!
Oh, okay. So obviously we can either quick restart or go back to the bar. Since we didn't get any crystals,
Yeah.
we can quick restart. So, but yeah, let's quick restart it and see if we can do anything.
We'll be fine. I think this is the kind of game with, as with all rogue gamers, where you've got to die, you're going to die a lot, but eventually it will get easier. It's not got easier for me yet, but we'll get there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe if I try to jump and shoot him without getting one of his bullets, which I need to move out. Oh no, I jumped into it! No, this is not happening. This is not happening at all. I'm definitely going to die. This is not going well. So when you guys play it, definitely do not play it the way I play it, as I'm pretty terrible at this, but trying my best.
Yeah, definitely. So up there we have the lock chest. We can't access it right now, but
now I'm on to the next room, which in the next room, if I get pretty much shot once, we're kind of in trouble. So, and it's definitely going to happen, as these guys are pretty nasty and they get really close. So
died already.
the good thing with this game, though, that I kind of think is that obviously each time we go, different places will unlock. So obviously this time, like the time before, we couldn't go up.
Mm-hmm.
This time we can go up. It's constantly randomly generating new levels, which I think is pretty cool.
We have some people asking for a release date. We don't have a release date just yet, so
No.
keep an eye on the socials for all that stuff. But yeah, there is a chest that you might be able to get with the platforms.
Sorry?
You might be able to get the chest for the platforms. So if you break through that,
Oh, that was such a disappointing bit of
it
loot.
was. You can try get that one. So if you jump, just jump in. If you just jump in place, like just jump, you can maybe be able to hit them without it.
Now I've got my key though, so it's all good. It was worth it. I've got my little
we
heart
got
back.
a shield, yeah, we got half a shield, so that's good.
It's definitely worth the fact that I got my heart back. You see, it was worth a little explosion because now I'm at full life, so that's pretty cool.
So if you go to, yeah, just gonna have to be fighting these enemies in here.
I'm gonna let him run past and I'm gonna run down there and shoot him.
Yeah, just try and get him there.
Okay, I can shoot up for this little guy.
There you go.
If I can kill him before he gets to me,
Nice.
and then job's a good end.
All right. So
I don't need a heart, so at least we need to remember where this is. I really wish it was a crystal. As obviously with this game, which is pretty cool, you can teleport back.
Mhm.
So if you are low on life, if you can just kind of remember where it was. So I'm definitely going to go back there in a second, as I really could do with those hearts.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, do you want to open that chest?
Yeah, I'm going to go, ooh, I only need half a life. Do I risk it? Do I go back?
Okay, we got a key
Oh, no,
at
it's
least.
there. I got another bomb, which is always great.
Right. We can use that bomb. But this one's a tricky one. So if you just jump, don't move, just jump up and then throw it. Close one.
Ooh, but this bit's always fun. So this bit always randomly appears at some point. You never know in the game when it's going to appear. And obviously this is kind of like symbology.
Yeah, so this is the item room. Basically, we get a bunch of different items here, all randomly generated. So that one is the more times you jump, the more melee damage you do, and I believe that lasts per room. So I think people wanted us to introduce ourselves.
Okay.
So you are,
Hello, so my name's Ebony.
and what do you do at Team 17?
So I'm a marketing assistant at Team 17. This is where I would usually plug my Instagram, but I don't think that's appropriate. But I'm a marketing assistant at Team 17. I started recently.
yeah.
So.
And I'm Bradley. I am the community manager on Neon Abyss. Also started recently, so super excited to work on the Ibis, and yeah.
You should pretty much be seeing us around quite a lot recently, so I'm working on some such exciting titles at the moment.
Exactly, yeah.
So definitely stay tuned.
Absolutely. So.
Oh, now I've got my little heart back.
So that one there, that was actually a poison heart. If you pick up too many of them, they'll actually start to damage you.
Okay.
I believe it's 4. So. So I think we have a question saying, is it co-op? Not at the moment. It is just single player right now. Single player roguelike. So a bunch of stuff there. So there's a bunch of content to do this. So so if you go down to the left, you can probably continue on there.
I need to go back. I've hit a dead end. Maybe I should do my map.
Yeah. So you can go left or right.
Cool.
And
we're gonna eventually get into a room pretty soon that we've not visited yet, and eventually we should get to a boss level, which I'm so not good at, and I'm gonna get pretty angry. So
yeah, cool. Yeah, so we have someone asking, are the controls twin stick? Yes. So you move using the left analog stick, and you shoot using the right one. So also when an enemy or item gets close, you can melee it. It is an automatic melee. You can get an item that gets you a manual melee, but yeah. And as we see here, the items that you pick up do change the appearance of your character, which is always my favorite thing. I love that in video games when it changes appearances.
you see, I've not played this game for very long, but I have not received the same item yet. I think it's pretty safe to say, and you probably already noticed, I die on this game a lot. Like, a real lot. So, the fact that I've not actually managed to get the same item twice is pretty cool. No! I hate these little creatures.
You have to move while you shoot.
Yeah, well, I'm not moving, and now that's it. I've lost my heart. I'm in big trouble. I don't like these ones because they get really, really close to you, and I just don't understand what's happening.
Have we been to the Wakefield office? Not yet. I haven't. Have you?
Yeah, so I went to the Wakefield office when you started lunch recently.
Oh, nice.
So that was, oh my god, I can't remember what it was. It was
Monday.
last week, and we had Pizza
Was it
Hut.
Monday? You had Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't Monday, that was Bank Holiday Monday, and I was here on a Monday. So.
Yeah. I haven't been yet. I'll probably go soon to check it out.
Yeah, it's
It is
cool.
nice. There isn't an egg there, but is it worth it losing half a heart to get that egg? I don't
No.
think so, especially if the boss is there.
Right, okay, so I'm going to run to the boss lair.
Yeah.
It is pretty guaranteed that I am not going to get past this boss, as I've got one life left.
We're gonna
but
try it. We're gonna.
We'll give it a go.
Try it.
We'll have a look.
Like the floors, each of the first 4 bosses are randomized, so
Yeah.
you can have any of one of 4. So who do you get this time? Let's see.
I don't think I'm ready for this, but
go.
let's have a look. Oh no, this is the
technology
battery one.
Let's go.
I need to try and get away from his little. I need to get rid of those batteries because if one of those batteries touches him, no, like this, and then he gets like extra power and gets super shooty, which
Yeah.
no.
You need to move as well.
No! Exactly what I didn't want to happen has happened, and now I'm gonna. Nah, that was it.
Oh.
It wasn't that
Alright.
fun while it lasted.
Let's go for the quick restart. So again, completely thrown back into it. Super quick turnaround, and in terms of dying and repeating, I think that's kind of crucial in a game like this because
Oh yeah, definitely.
you die so much that you just need.
Oh no! I'm dead. I am dead.
So you can't jump to the spot.
I am dead. So in a little while, me and Brad are going to give it a swap over, as he is a lot better at this game than me. But obviously,
Fair enough.
if you want to know how to die, I'm your gal. So, you know.
Fair enough. But yeah.
But we're pretty much going to see all the rooms with me.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there's your favorite ones. Get rid of them.
See, this is what I mean. Like when they've got you, they've got you.
Watch
Oh.
out! No, it's gonna shoot you.
I didn't even know he was there. Like, so yeah. So obviously, when you get to this level, you can choose to go back to the bar. And if you'll notice on these screens, there's these kind of little codes at the bottom.
Yeah.
And if you want to go back to the bar, so for example, if you wanted to tell you'd be on a really cool level and you want to tell your friend about it, they could add to those as in the bar. I think there's a seed option.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
many other roguelikes have seed options. It's basically if you found a really cool run that you want to do again. Let's say you have a bunch of really like super high damage objects and items and stuff that you picked up. You can just enter that again. With seeded runs, you do lose the achievement option. So of course, you can't just be like, oh, I want to be super excited, super strong, and then get all the achievements that way. So never seen this game before. Gives me some Enter the Gungeon vibes. I'm already interested. Yeah. So it that's kind of what drew me towards it as well. It does kind of give off that vibe, but they're very different games. I think similar genre, like roguelikes are, but yeah. The visuals are super crisp in this one. I really like it. So
Yeah, what I think is pretty great as well is that obviously I've only entered one kind of little leveling bit, you could call it.
Yeah.
And I'm already at the boss, so obviously before it's just kind of trial and error.
Do you want to go straight to the boss, or do you want to get the item room first? Is the question.
I think I'm going to go straight to the boss.
There you go.
Maybe this is my dialogue. Maybe I make all these impulsive decisions. That's really not a good
Let's
idea.
try it out.
but-
Oh, we got the twins. I can't remember. I don't think they have names.
I
Right?
don't think the I have the twins.
But I call them twins.
I got past them, but I don't understand how this works because like I don't really know what these little
Like
creatures are. I really don't I don't understand it. I know that I've killed them before, but I don't understand it. And like I'm dodging this little guy, and they're getting pretty close to me, and I just don't understand it. Like, why have I got two little guys after me now? I just don't get it. They keep spewing these little balls out, and I just watch it, and I think,
So if you can choose to target, focus on them or focus on the little guys. Obviously, if you don't focus on the little guys, they're gonna keep spewing out more, and it's gonna be kind of harder to. But once you do manage to kill one of them, obviously they get one of them gets stronger, and then you fight them again. So yeah.
come on guys, like, I'm giving it my best go here.
Alright, let's see if we can find an item room, see if it'll help you in that boss fight.
Piss off.
So, yeah, let's just see if we can get a nice little item to help you in that boss fight. So has there been anything that stood out to you in terms of what you like most about this game?
Okay, so obviously we've not managed to quite find one yet at the minute, but the thing that I really like is we've not got there yet, but there will be the opportunity, as you start early, to pick up eggs.
Yes.
And obviously these eggs will hatch, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I think my definite favourite part about it from what I've seen is when you kind of get to the item room, is every time the item is different.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really exciting to see it. Just yeah, and on that the topic of eggs. So eggs are collectibles that you could pick up that follow you around, and basically what they do is they have a chance of hatching. They also have a chance of not hatching, which is quite frustrating. But
Yeah.
they give different bonuses and stuff like that. So basically, they could shoot fire bullets, they can shoot poison bullets, they can orb of protection around you, stuff like that. So we have another item here, Future Tech. So it adds shields and increases your rate of fire. So you're going to shoot faster now,
yeah.
which is great. You also get another shield. So
So I think what's definitely worth adding as well is that just because we picked up this item, we might find another item. So later on in the game, and there's not that I've found anyway. I don't think there's a limit on how many items you can actually put on yourself.
Yeah.
Not that I've found
Not
anyway.
I've seen. I've collected easily over 20 items in a run and just
Yeah.
kept going. So we're gonna keep going to that bottom left room and see what we can do. See what we find. I love the reflections in the water as well. All right, so make sure make sure to get those shooting guys.
Do you know what? It's just not my day. It's just not my game.
And watch out for this flower guy. He's good. His bullet got blocked by the boxes. And yeah, we're gonna just make sure not to. Yeah, you can shoot them from up there. They won't be able to jump up.
If I just keep shooting, I'm gonna get him eventually. Which I'm not sure is the best kind of method to this game, but
It really depends.
you see, when I give Brad a go soon, you're going to watch it and you're going to go like, he really knows how to play this game, he's really put the hours in, which, honestly, I'm going to try my hardest, and next week, I think over the weekend, I might have just beat you,
Maybe,
like, who
maybe.
knows?
You can grab that shield up there, maybe. If you jump up, can you grab that? I don't think you can jump high
get
enough.
up there.
No, can't jump high enough, just that.
No. I can't remember what it is, but one of the items that you can collect on the game, obviously they've all got different properties. There's one of them that lets you do a double jump.
Yeah, there's also an item that says the more pets you have, the more times you can jump. So that's really interesting as well.
Yeah, I think that's great as well. So if I wanted to, I could press RB because I've got a key at the bottom and unlock this star and go into a star.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go to the star, obviously I can use my coins, my points to kind of buy extra lives. But we're not going to do that at the moment because I've only got 5 coins.
Yeah.
So
So shops are on every floor. There's one of them. They do require a key to unlock. The treasure rooms are also on each floor. The first treasure room is free, but the remaining ones will cost 1 key each. So that's going to
Keeps eating
do
me.
that.
I am horrific at this game. I apologise, everybody.
So if you shoot just at the corner, I think you can get him. If you keep shooting, or you can do that. You can do that one as well. But
okay, we're gonna give Brad a go. I feel like it's the best way. We're gonna give Brad a go.
We're gonna have a
I
quick,
might have one more round at the end. See if I can actually
quick
get any
switcheroo.
further. Quick switch round because he can get past the bars and we get to see more of the game, which is always fun.
Alright, so let's see where we're going. So we have 2 rooms up here. Let's go over here. So yeah, basically just stuff we've seen before here. Enemy types are quite varied as well. You'll start to see more in the later levels as well. We're not going to touch that poison heart right now. But yeah, I agree. I think that the pets is a really good system. There's runs where I've had 6 or 7 pets following me, and it's just kind of crazy how much damage you can do. But
yeah, one of the things I would say as well is that there's a feature that we're probably not going to get to show you guys today, which is unfortunate, but if you head over to the Steam page, and of course, add it to your wish list if you like what you see, there is an actual dance battle. So I think when you get past boss, I don't know what, when you get past so many bosses.
So you basically, you need to unlock it basically with the skill tree that we showed. It's a special room that lets you do some dancing to win an item. But of course, there's plenty of other like secret rooms that you can unlock, and it's really interesting. So we got an item there, basically some futuristic goggles. This is
my favourite level.
Really?
Yeah, because I like the fact it's got a little slot machine.
So what these goggles do is the more shields I have, the more damage my gun does.
Okay.
So once we start picking up some shields, we can maybe do some more damage. I just picked up some coins here. This, I believe, is a slot machine door. It costs 5 coins to do.
I didn't know that.
And what it does is, obviously we didn't get it at that time. Maybe we'll get some coins from the boss and see if we can get there. But it just unlocks. It can break if you do it enough times as well, which is unfortunate, but...
Then you've used all your coins. Honestly, I really like it. That is the way gambling works. You win some, you lose some. Might break the bank.
So there we go. Oh, we can try 2 more times now. Almost 3 more times. We got a gold coin. So there's 3 types of coins. Obviously, bronze gives you 1 coin, silver gives you 5, and gold gives you 10. So let's try one more time. There we go. So we unlocked it. More coins you have, the more damage your gun does. Well, we have 4 coins.
Woo!
So let's get this. Also, we have these.
Have you got a bomb? Because you can explode that chest.
Yeah. So these are stone chests. You can break them with a bomb. And we have an egg.
Woo!
So this is the thing. Love this game? Yeah, me too. It's really awesome. Yeah, I love. I'm a big fan of roguelikes, so it's really awesome to work on a roguelike. We're gonna get through this first level.
I know. Yeah. By the way, the thing with the eggs. So we have no idea. So obviously the egg will hatch at some point. We have no idea when it's going to hatch. It is completely random.
Yep.
It will just pop up on our screen. So hopefully before the end of the stream, we'll kind of get to see an egg hatch.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
So we're gonna go to the first boss. It's technology person as well. We're gonna check him out. We will take care of these little things first because they can actually regen his health, and that's not good. They also become faster. So I think he spawns 3 more when his second phase starts. Or he spawns more if you break them.
Now he's getting angry. This is the bit
Get
that
rid of
always
these.
frustrates me.
Let's get rid of these ones here. Ooh. Don't want to get hit by him. Got all his things done. Let's just break him down and gone. So that's him. These are the little crystals you get. So what these do, I believe you get one to 3 per boss, and you get. They can be used in the bar to upgrade your skill tree. Basically, the whole point to unlock new levels, new characters, new bosses, all stuff like that. So we got an item which just upgrades our weapon. So now when we shoot, we have 2 bullets now.
Handy.
We can show. We can go up. So 5 levels, 5 bosses. Of course, once you unlock more of the skill tree, you can unlock more levels, more bosses, more items. It's kind of crazy how much customization there is. There's a lot. So
Yeah, as well. So when you kind of get to start, so I think the better you do, you can also start to unlock new characters.
yes,
So
I've only gotten one of them, but each character has different stats and also starts off with a different active/passive.
so if you're not a fan of this guy, there's plenty more to come. You just got to play the game.
Absolutely. So a good also a good thing is breaking boxes. Break everything you can, even if it doesn't hurt you. You can get a lot more items and stuff in that. So we have 2 keys now. We can access the treasure room in this one, and also maybe access the shop. But we have to remember one of my items gives my there we go.
Oh, there we go.
It gives my gun more damage the more coins I have. So do I want to spend my coins? That's up to me. So we have our little pet now. This is the rock. He blocks projectiles. Also, we have. I'm gonna use a bomb on this because of our other item that gives us more damage the more shields we have. So now you can see my bullets are a little bit bigger. Damage is signified by how big your bullets are in this game, which is kind of cool. 3 eggs.
Woo! Hopefully one of these eggs is going to
So,
hatch pretty soon.
That's
I'm
the
really
question.
excited.
Are
so
we going to hatch another egg?
obviously I've not played much of this game before, hence the reason I'm so terrible at it. But I did collect 2 eggs and both my eggs failed to hatch, so I'm hoping that this time round we'll be luckier.
Oh, we got another item there. Let's see what we have. So fire a special bullet every 10 shots, causing greater enemy damage. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, boom. So that actually does it. So these are the teleporters here. As you can see, the crystals in the top left. You can use these to move around the map at a faster pace. Super handy for the bigger levels. This here, I believe, I don't know if it showed on the map, but I believe this is a challenge area. If not,
I don't think it is.
oh no, it's not. Yeah.
No.
So challenge areas usually have a little 2 swords on the map, and they are kind of just 3 hordes of enemies that you can fight to get a to get an item. Obviously, that was a new enemy type that we saw there. Also, these guys here, these are the laser guys. We don't want to fight them. Need to get rid of them as fast as possible. There's another poison heart we don't need. This is pointless because you use a grenade to get a grenade, but okay, we have 2 battle arenas in this stage. That's the joys of complete randomness, roguelikes. You don't know what you're gonna get. Already lost a bit of shield there, but
You see, what I'm struggling to understand is that you've not lost any of your hearts.
well, that can change very quickly.
I just need to put the hours in because I do love this game. So I'm not usually a rogue type game, but this one is definitely, I think, could convert me as it's so fun, especially with the neon element, and I'm so intrigued by the dance battles. I just really want to. Oh no, it's
One of our hatching failed.
failed.
But we did get an item from this Rambo egg. The more eggs you have, the more damage you do. So it did give us another egg, which is good because most of the egg items give another egg just to show off their passives. I want that chest, but I don't want to touch that heart. So
Yeah, I
this
think
is gonna be a tricky one.
Could you jump over the
I
heart?
think so. Okay, there we go.
And then obviously if you jump.
There we
yeah.
go. So we have 4 eggs following us. Hopefully some of them will hatch. We're gonna
Yeah,
go
at
into
least
this.
I can.
We're gonna go into this second battle arena, and just get rid of these guys super quick. How long have you been playing the game for work? I have about 10 hours in the game, but not all of that's at work. But I.
He has definitely got more than 10 hours. I've seen
it's
got more than 10
it's
hours.
around 10 hours. That's basically so I can get a feel for the game and really inform people about like if they have any questions. Being the community manager, you do get a lot of questions about the game, so you kind of have to be
In the know.
yeah, you do, yeah, absolutely. So I think it's around 10-11 hours.
Yeah, you can't kind of have people asking you questions if you've not played it, how to play it. So personally, I've got about 40 minutes in the game.
Right, yeah.
Hence.
So that's like there's a skill gap you can see.
But I guess the good thing about it is that you can kind of see where you're starting off, and obviously the more as you put into it, the kind of better you're going to get. So I think it's a good sort of comparison between me and Brad. As when I'm playing it, I've kind of had a 30 minutes game, so a lot of it is pretty new to me, and you can kind of see that. So for example, if you was to play the game, you can kind of know that it is hard and it does take time.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which I think in a way is quite good, as obviously you don't want a game that you can just do straight away.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, where's the challenge?
Yeah.
So
We did hatch a little monkey there, so we have a little pet. I don't know where our rock's gone. Oh, the rock starts off as the rock and then turns into the little monkey.
Oh, okay, so
So-
we haven't actually yet.
That's another thing about Neon Abyss. Your pets can evolve to a certain level, and they gain different attributes each level. So we can't get into the treasure room because I don't have a key, which is unfortunate.
Do you want to go to the boss? We walked past him earlier, so we might have to go back, but we could go to the
Yeah,
boss.
we can go to the boss. Hopefully he can drop a key. We're doing quite a bit of damage now because I have 120 coins, but if we want to spend them, it's no problem. So we're going to go into second boss. I'm going to try and pick up this poison heart. It might hurt me, it might not, but I haven't picked up one yet. Yeah, so obviously it hurt me. I believe it's a random chance to hurt you or not.
This makes so much sense because I didn't understand why when I was getting the hearts, I was kind of dying, so
Yeah, so
education.
we're going to get rid of these guys here. Try to get rid of the guys they spit out as soon as possible.
See, these to me look like the clowns that you don't want at your birthday. Every time I play, it's literally I think, ooh, he's quite funky, isn't he? With his little...
There we go. So he's gone. We gotta get rid of. Oh look, little monkey shooting shurikens. Get him!
Oh, he's so cute.
Get him!
Do you know what? That little star is actually amazing. I think it's so cute. Like,
He's gonna. We're gonna wait. See if he can kill him. Go on, get him, little guy.
see, this
Wait,
feels like
he's just dropped down a bit.
so magical, and I actually love that.
Is he gonna get him?
Can we control the monkey?
No.
Or is it?
He got him.
Oh wait, we've got a cactus baby.
There we go. That's awesome. So the cactus baby, I believe, hurts enemies every time they touch. But obviously, if you pause the game, you can actually go through your items and see what they do, which is really interesting. So how do you upgrade your weapon exactly? So weapons are upgraded using items. So as you see here, we have the Hand of the King item here, which upgrades your weapon. You can also get different weapons in the shops and stuff, and they have different attributes. But mainly it's tied to items and
So
yeah.
pretty much it's chance.
completely RNG. I had a run where I did absolutely no damage, but I had like 12 hearts. So it's really kind of...
Win some, you lose some.
Yeah, so we have a bunch more points here. This is going to increase my damage a bit as well. I do need some hearts though, because that kind of hurt. So if we can get a key, that would be very, very nice.
I think we'll probably come up to a shop pretty soon.
Yeah, but we might not have a key.
Look at the new little octopus. Ooh.
That was a bit rough.
So obviously these guys are new enemies. We've not seen these guys before. So we're constantly finding new things as we go along.
Another one of our eggs failed to hatch.
Even though one of our eggs have
Unfortunate.
hatched, it doesn't hurt anywhere. So
Oh,
it's
there's
not
a
what
key.
happens.
We have a key up there, so we can get into the treasure room if we want, or we can get into the store to get maybe potential hearts. Or we could try our luck at that chest and maybe get another. I'm gonna die. Uh-oh.
Do you know what? I feel so much better.
Let's wait for these guys to attack. Jump over that
One
bullet.
thing I don't know the answer to, which is intriguing, and we'll get to find out together, guys, is so when you, well, maybe not, you've not
I
died,
can't get that key either. Oh no.
but usually when you die, so all the items that you picked up that round,
Yeah.
you lose.
Yeah.
So is that the same with the eggs?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything you pick up gets wiped, except for your crystals. So the bottom right, you can see the golden crystals that we pick up. I'm going to throw a grenade here, and hopefully I'll kill him. Cool. Drop in. No hearts. Unlucky.
Oh wait, you're not opening the gold chest.
Don't have a key.
Okay, I forgot.
There's
There we
a key.
go.
But do I want to use that for the shop or the chest?
I think you need life.
Because I think in the shop I can buy hearts or buy a heart. So I think it might be beneficial if we can get to the shop without dying. Which might be hard. Okay. Focus. There we go. We got another hatching 8-ball, so that blocks
Ooh.
enemy bullets. This is a tough decision because we can get the item to get it, make us stronger, or we can go and get the heart, which I think I'm gonna try and find the shop to find the heart. Because one more hit and we're gone. Oh, this is it. This is it. Ah, those slimes are the worst. They're so strong. So if we go back to the bar, obviously we can see the little upgrade
We
tree.
should have an upgrade, shouldn't we? Come in, the pending.
So, we can go here and hidden rooms. So there'll be at least one hidden room in each floor. They can contain hearts. They can contain bombs. Our next upgrade is 3 crystals.
Yeah.
So, you know, that could be 1 or 2 bosses. But also, we have the character panel over here.
Yeah.
With a couple characters. We don't want to show them off too much. But, yeah, they're going to have different attributes, different skills, all that stuff.
Just have to wait and see.
I wonder if we could find another gun, because that is something I'd like to show off.
If we could get back to the room where it's kind of the little neon where we get the items.
Yeah. So yeah, item rooms can also contain weapons. Just it's a bit tricky, you know. Everything's random. Everything's gonna be completely out of your control, which I like, but you know, some runs can be super frustrating since we don't have. I don't want to try that.
No.
So this is actually a good example of what we just unlocked. So this is a secret room, and that gave us a bunch of coins. That could be anything. There could be an item in there. It could be hearts. I really like it when it's hearts because you could be on level 4, level 5, and just be like half a heart. You're like, I need help.
Yes. Oh, the boss's battles at the side
Boss
again.
is there. We're just gonna go and grab the item real quick
Oops.
because we need some extra
Firepower.
firepower. Yeah. All right. Let's see. That's the shop there, and let's go up here. Let's see what's here. Boom. Got some enemies fast on us, but not fast enough. And there we go. Breaking everything on our path. There's a lot. These flying monsters. You notice how, like, when you get rid of them, they turn into little worms, and they just wiggle on the floor. Oh, there's a nice grenade.
Oh, there we go. Oh, a coin.
All right. Give us a. There's the item room. We also have an
There
item
we
in
go.
this room.
Ooh, what is that? I'm intrigued. Oh, is it in? No.
You get a temporary protective shield per room. So every room, once we enter, we have a nice shield.
That is
But
so great.
notice our hearts. Took one away.
Oh.
So we have
Double-edged
2
coin.
hearts now. We have another item here. Have a chance to receive random stuff when you get hurt. Well, that's gonna be quite nice.
Pretty great.
Let's use this teleporter just to bring us back here. Shame I didn't use the other one, but there's still some rooms we need to access. This one here. Oh, there's a big guy up there.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't look happy.
He looks.
There goes my shield.
I can't even think what he looks like. Every time I see him, I think you're a
Yeah,
boss,
it's weird. Maybe it's like he kind of looks like the two twin boss.
Yeah.
A little bit. I love all the writings on the walls, like nice little neon signs
Yeah, the
everywhere.
little face at the top.
They're everywhere. If you just
Cute
look,
little star.
they're so nice. We're not gonna go get that chest. Gonna go straight to the boss,
Ah,
and it is these
The
guys again. We
twins.
haven't seen one or two. We haven't seen two of the bosses yet, so. Again, completely random. I have 0 upgrades on my weapon, so this might be a bit trickier. Just gonna get rid of these guys.
see, I don't understand what these balls are. It
So
baffles me every time.
so they're eggs.
Right,
They
okay.
hatch enemies if you break them. If you break them early, I think they just don't hatch. Or it's just a chance of hatching. So one of them's gone. We got half a heart there.
Now one is neon.
My shield is also running out. But also, yeah, as I mentioned, once you get one of them down, the other one gets stronger and starts to really freak out. So he's kind of just a bit stronger. And there we go. Ooh, there we go.
Go.
So he drops an item. This is upgrade your weapon. So again, we got a nice little upgrade for our weapon. And we can go straight in and see if I can get a little bit further. That's the whole point with roguelikes, is just getting that little bit further every time to get some upgrades, which is great. But yeah, just to mention, for anyone just joining, you can wishlist this on Steam.
Yes.
Game is Neon Abyss. Go check it out. Go add it to your wishlist. If you like roguelikes, if you like shoot 'em ups, it's definitely a game that you want to be checking out.
And maybe if you don't usually play roguelikes but are extremely intrigued by the dance battles like myself,
Exactly.
definitely give it a wish list,
Yeah.
as we'll be updating it pretty soon, so yeah.
Ooh, lost our shield. That's okay. There's a lot of bullets going on here. Get rid of him. There we go. Ooh. Infinity key. While you have this key, you can lock anything for free. I think it's but only for this floor.
Okay, then.
So everything in this is free. We can actually show off the store now, because there's no harm in wasting a key. Also, we can't access that yet because we don't have a grenade. We would have been able to access that chest though. So let's do that. Let's go and grab this. Ooh, that was a close one. Let's jump up. Nah. Alright. There goes our shield. So that shield's kind of a bit of... It's really useful, but is it worth the extra heart, or the loss of a heart?
I don't know. I think it entirely depends how much the shield is going to last. I don't know.
I think it'll
It
last you
serves
one
us
hit.
pretty well so far, though.
It does,
so
yeah. Absolutely. So let's see what we have. Let's jump
Like,
up here.
if you get this, I definitely would have been not wanting it. I'd be pretty happy. So.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Ooh.
Okay, so this actually works in our favor, because each room you get a shield. But these rooms here, you need to take damage to enter. So, not really useful stuff here, because we do have the key.
Infinite key, we've got full life, so unfortunately the room wasn't that much help this time.
So that's alright. So let's go back. We can activate the teleport in here, but it's just over here. We don't need to waste the crystals, especially if you have an active item, which we haven't seen yet. But active items are super useful. A lot of them you don't need crystals for, but the more powerful ones you will need to spend crystals on for each time you activate them. Gonna jump over this guy. Just gonna hurt this guy. Can't hurt us from above. And break that just for fun. Alright, so let's let's see what we have here. Get rid of them. There's a lot of them flying towards me right now.
You're doing pretty well.
Alright, there's another key.
Oh no,
Like I
there's a
said,
chest up top. If
we
you jump
don't
up,
need-
hopefully it might have something of use.
We have 5 keys. That's really good for future.
Oh,
Don't panic. You only use half a heart when you get hurt.
cool.
So that's a really good item. It is, especially in the later levels. You lose 1 heart every time you're hit, as opposed to
Yeah.
half a heart. So it's really good. Game reminds me of Super Metroid. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of randomness. There's a lot of going back and forth between levels. We did find the sword. Let's check out the sword because there were 45 coins. So this is a little shop here.
Yeah.
Didn't use a key because we have the item, the key. So we do have a weapon here.
Okay.
I have not used that
got
weapon
enough
yet.
coins for it with 5 coins short.
5 points short. So let's see if we can get the boss, or if we can get a grenade to get that coin in there.
Yeah.
Just taunting us, that coin is.
So at the minute we're alright, as obviously we died. If we'd carried on and not died this time, the more coins we had, the more power we had. So we don't have that restriction this time. So
Hopefully, this is a
new
yeah,
boss.
yeah, we haven't seen this boss yet. So
I've not
this
seen
is
this
the
one.
treasure chest. He's quite annoying, but the good thing about him, he drops so much money.
Okay.
So we can get that item.
Ooh, what's going on?
So he's trying to suck us in.
Okay.
Let's avoid that.
See, this is what the thing is so great, is that each boss has kind of different powers.
Yeah.
So the way to defeat them is never, got to be the same, if you know what I mean.
And what's good about them is, oh man, he's really hurting me. What's good about them is also on each floor they actually get stronger the higher
Yeah.
floor they are. So if I see, like I said, this boss is on floor 2 or whatever. If I see him on floor 4, he's gonna be a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. We can probably finish him off just here. So close. Those bombs are gonna be closer to me. And we are good to go. So we got our heart container back thanks to the item. We're lucky with that poison heart, it did not kill us. And let's go and check the store because we can buy that new weapon now, which is super interesting.
Woo.
Because I have not used this weapon yet. And
No.
I have 10 hours in the game, so that's super fun. What does it do? Let's see. Oh, what?
I kind of love how he's like,
Whoa. So you can load up bullets, and then they just shoot. That's really interesting. So if I have 5 people coming towards me, I can just go bam, 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 bam.
yeah, that
And
looks
just
like
shoot
something
them.
I definitely could
Shoot
use.
them around. So we're gonna go back into the boss room and go to the next floor, and hopefully survive this because it's about to get a lot harder.
When we get to the end one, is that the dance battle?
No.
Oh.
So the dance rooms you unlock through the skill tree,
Okay.
and they can be random. So this is gonna be a bit tricky. I'm gonna have to calculate my shots here. Okay. This is gonna be this. I think this is gonna make it a lot harder.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to get it directly exactly where you want it, isn't it?
It is.
Obviously,
because-
it's great if there's loads of enemies, but when you're trying to get the specific one, it's
Yeah.
kind of
There we go. He's gone.
a little bit more trickier.
Yeah. So especially with these ones. There we go. Cool. Oh, these guys are gonna fly towards me. There goes our shield. That's okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, that's a good technique. Ooh. There we go. There's some 2 grenades. So what I just noticed there is I can kite them around the room by just running them into the bullets.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Which might be a better option.
Oh, we've got a bomb and we're going to go for the chest.
We only have 2 bombs though. If it was golden chest, I probably would. But oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. So
Oh, there, we've not. How have you not lost any hearts? I don't understand.
well, I have the shield, and I also had. I think I had a half shield as well. Well, oh, this guy's gonna. Oh, he didn't stamp on me. That's good. All right. So another grenade. We have another key.
Gonna see the boss.
We have to find the item room first. Has to be there. Has to be here somewhere. Where is this item room? Not in here. Oh, these guys are the worst.
Oh my god.
I hate these enemies here. So they teleport behind you, just straight onto you, so you don't really have much.
Yeah,
of a
and a
chance.
lot of your shots, it's just.
Here we go. More grenades. We got an egg.
Woo!
Hopefully it
Hopefully
hatches.
you get your little friend.
Yeah. Oh, what is that?
Okay.
There goes my shield.
They literally just swarm you. Like, I'm pretty certain they must have been inspired by flies. It's
There they go.
so annoying.
Get them.
Won't get away.
Okay. We have more of them. Alright. Love the neon? Yeah. You'll see a lot of neon in this game. It's so nice. I love all the particle effects and everything. And like I said before, the signs on the walls.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
nice.
And it's always so random, so you don't tend to see the same bits of neon anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty great. Which is why I'm so excited for dance battle. As you can imagine, how much neon is gonna be in this dance battle.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
and we're not gonna be able to show it to you today, but hopefully, if you wishlist it, we might be able to do a stream it
Yeah.
eventually.
You can
Get
even find
there.
it for yourself once the game comes out, which is great. Let's get rid of that. Pick up some of these coins. Maybe we'll find the treasure room here. Still nothing. Let's get rid of these. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if I like this weapon. I have to maybe use it more.
Yeah.
We'll see if the things say. Yeah? Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna. There's the room there, and we're gonna choose one of these. Is it coming to Xbox and Switch? It is coming to consoles, but we aren't just saying which ones yet. But yeah, PC and consoles.
But
so
I'm
far.
pretty certain if you give it a wish list at some point, it might be announced. So.
Did get an item there. What was that? If you don't have a key, you can use coins instead. That's really interesting. So, let's check this out. I think this is worth it.
Ooh, 2.
There is 2. It will use 2 of our coins.
Yeah, well,
but
we've got 5. We've got
Yeah.
so.
Ooh. Wait, this goes on. What?
Is this a secret room?
It might be.
Oh, let's have a
What
look
do
in the
I want?
chest.
Do I
Ooh,
wanna
What about
keep-
in the chest?
D-
No,
but
chest.
what's over there? There could be something over there.
Okay.
Okay, let's try this. Let's go. Oh, okay.
I mean, that kind of. Oh god.
So this
I
is
think we need to eat. Oh, see, I don't get.
There we go.
Yeah.
so that's a spike chest. They need you to take 1 hit of damage to open, and that's nothing. Okay, so we have no more we have no more keys. That was kind of unfortunate, but
But no, completely agree. There's
Oh.
so many sick weapons in this game. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's just we haven't happened to kind of by chance get one of the other weapons at the minute.
yeah,
But there's so many.
yeah, there's
I-
yeah, they're really plus the whole your weapon can evolve so much with which items you pick up, which is honestly so surprising because you can have a basic weapon and then 3 or 4 floors in it could be a completely different thing, which is really nice. All right, there's a lot. There's a lot of enemies in here, but again, this is a challenge room, so it is giving us quite a challenge with this weapon. Are you streaming on another platform or just Twitch? Right now, we are streaming on Twitch and YouTube.
Unless you're talking about me, and you might have seen me on one of the other. Oh, you've seen us there on Monster Sanctuary on Steam potentially.
Yeah.
So we did do a Monster
A launch
Sanctuary,
stream for Monster Sanctuary, yeah. Absolutely.
but Vanilla Base at the minute it's just on Twitch.
There we go. We hatched a vibranium ball, which I think is one of the strongest pets. What it does is If it gets hit, it fires an explosive blast. But the thing is, you can also hit it yourself. So if I do this right, there you go. It does this little explosion, and yeah, let's see here. What stage of development is this at? Near completion. It's still relatively early. There is enough content in it
For us to do the stream.
to have a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of content. There is still quite a bit to go, but yeah, there's right at the stage. There's quite a bit of content to keep people busy. Yeah, I haven't been bored yet. I have roughly around 11 hours in it, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we are looking for the boss. He's up there. So let's use one of these. Ooh. There is a heart in there, but I think it's locked.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hold on. Let's see if I can use some of these. We've one key as well, so it could keep
Ooh.
going, but
Do we want to open a chest?
or keep it for the next. Actually, let's go to the shop. Like 100 coins.
That is true. I didn't even notice.
Maybe there's another weapon, which will be good. Please be a weapon. Oh, there's also a vending machine. So vending machines cost 10 coins, and they give
I
random,
think we should
random
use
items.
the vending machine and just see what we get.
There-
Got enough coins.
There is another weapon here, so I'm gonna buy this weapon, and we will buy some of these coins, some of these vending machines.
Oh no.
Crystal coins,
Coins.
92. You can buy this item. So this is a rocket mod. It gives us a chance to fire a random rocket, and it's actually one of my favorite items because you can also increase your rate of fire, and it gets kind of crazy. So now when I shoot, so I think this is a flamethrower.
Yeah, that is so cool.
What? Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah, this is definitely a little bit of an upgrade.
let's fight the boss. Oh, okay. We're gonna fight this boss, and I think that is probably the amount of time we have left. So we're gonna beat this guy, and we'll go back to the bar and do an upgrade and
Yeah.
see what we do. So let's get rid of this guy. I have one heart left, so we might even die because my missiles can also hurt me.
Ooh, wait.
So if they
Oh, he's back.
Go.
That was an ooh no.
Oh, we
So
got him!
close.
We got him, but we also killed ourselves.
So close.
No. All right, so let's put our upgrades into use. Basically, we can unlock this, which it's a new item which will be added to the item pool, and you could find it in your next run. Kill enough enemies, and you'll drop extra hearts. Bonus with the little crown, so that's a synergy. Basically, with synergies, if you get two items that work together quite well, it'll give you an extra buff. So we'll unlock that. We'll have it. Nice. And I think that's us for now.
All we can do.
I appreciate everyone stopping by for the stream. Make sure to wishlist the game on Steam, Neon Abyss. You'll not be disappointed. It's quite a good game. So, yeah.
So I'm Ebony, this was Brad,
Yeah.
and obviously we will be doing so many different streams of all the different games that we've got coming up pretty soon. So if you'd like to follow us on Twitter, is it at Team17
Yeah.
LTD?
Yeah.
And
at
you should be able to see
Team17.
when we're streaming.
You can also follow Neon Abyss at Neon Abyss for updates on the game and see everything we do. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. See ya.